from headquarters, but I actually live in the Northeast. I live in New Hampshire. And so what I want to talk about today is just nominations. So we know that a lot of people, we know we should nominate. Let's face it, if you work in AFLAC, you're going to get hit over the head about nominating all the time. But many people don't nominate because they worry about finding the right people. They worry that it's not going to work out for them because it was tough for them when they started. They worry about not knowing what to say. So right now, today, we're going to learn a little bit about how to have that conversation and where to find those nominations. Let me ask, how many of you guys have been in nomination coming into this business? Like 3 of us.
So can you say what nomination means?
Yeah.
Okay. So nomination means somebody approached you and said, I think you might be a good fit for the business, versus you putting your resume online and somebody calling your resume. Okay, so let's rephrase it. So maybe 80% of us have been nominations.
Yeah.
All right. So to be honest, every market director in the Northeast was a nomination. And we engaged in all of our regions, and almost 80% of them were all nominations too. So there's something to be said about nominating. They stick around a little bit longer. And there's a lot of reasons why. But why do you think we should nominate?
Because you die out otherwise. Isn't it like the extinction of a species?
Yeah?
Because I think we see the potential in that, like we see what it's given us and our families, and why not give the opportunity to someone else?
Why not? Why do you think we don't nominate?
It was so hard in the beginning. I feel like I'm just finally getting to a point where I'm not going to have somebody else start.
Yeah? You're nervous that they're going to have a rough time of it, and you don't want that on your head. Any other reasons?
I think you just say no for them. Like they're not going to have the time. They, you kind of make excuses. Right.
Yeah? Yeah, actually, the last table brought that up too, and I wanted to tell a little story about that. It went a little off script. But did you know in 2012, Home Depot did a little survey with their employees. What they wanted to determine was the effectiveness of their cashiers when selling warranties. So they took a particular hammer, and they wanted to know, out of all the sales of that hammer, what was the average sell rate from the cashiers versus the self-service kiosks? So they're thinking it's going to be higher because the cashier can kind of overcome objections, really sell the value of it, where a kiosk just flashes, do you want the warranty? And that's it. What they found was the cashiers sold the warranty 22% of all the sales. The kiosks sold it 55% of the time. Do you want to know what the difference is? Is that the cashiers prejudged. They thought that person can't afford it, that one's on their phone, they're too busy. Where the kiosk, all they did was flash, do you want this? But they asked every single time, and they had a higher rate. So that's one of the things that I think we have to get out of our mind is we can't prejudge. We don't know. Everybody should have the opportunity to say yes or no. We don't know if they're going to be successful. I was not in sales before I started and never even thought of it. Found out I had a knack for it. Who knew? So it's one of those things we don't want to prejudge. We just want to ask all the time. It does get easier as we go. But I wanted to know exactly how much would you make if you nominated one person a week in this market. So I did the numbers last night. So around midnight last night, I was crunching all the numbers. And based on the conversion metrics in Philadelphia, I found out that if you nominated one person a week for 48 weeks, let's say you took a month off, for 48 weeks, on average, you will make $9,000 in your ABC bonus every year. So I don't know what $9,000 means for you, but for me, that's my family vacation. I have a family of 4, and every year it costs me between $7,000 and $10,000, and that's worth it to me. So that's one reason to nominate. ABC bonus alone. It's just an added revenue stream into your business. Another reason to nominate is your exit strategy. How many of you guys have been with AFLAC longer than 10 years? Nobody? Oh, me. Okay, so from personal experience, I will tell you this is extremely important. So if you haven't been, you gotta start thinking about it. Now, when you go from a 1099 to a W-2, it's almost like retiring. I can't run any business, so what my renewals are, that's it. That's what they are. So I had to make sure that I had the right person to be my successor so that they can keep my renewals on the books. Everybody goes into this business because you know that I'll one day retire based on the renewals and all the hard work I put in to begin with. On average, after 3 years, your renewals usually drop down to about 30%. My renewals after 3 years dropped down to 50% because I had the right person taking care of my accounts and servicing them the way I wanted to. So the whole purpose of nominating in the sense of having an exit strategy is you're taking control of your income. You're taking control of your retirement because you get to field test these people, determine are they the right person for my clients, try them out in your clients a little bit. If they're not, fine, find somebody new. But it's a way, all business owners, all brokers, they all have exit strategies, and it's a way to take control of your future. So that is actually my number one reason for nominating before, and it's just another way to think about nominating. What I want to do right now is kind of talk about how do we have that conversation. So the conversation is very, very similar to the way we prospect employers. Pass those along. So if we prospect employers using the EDGE methodology, basically you're engaging them. You want to clear whatever they're thinking about in their head, whatever's clouding it up, so that they're paying attention to what you've got to say. You want to ask questions. I think that's a big problem that we have when people try to nominate. They try to sell the opportunity, sell them on the opportunity, sell them on the idea that sales is worth it. That's not your job. That's the region's job. You don't have to sell them on anything. So ask them questions. Get them to sell themselves on the idea. So ask the right questions based on what they answer. You know what? This might be an opportunity for you. It might not be. I don't know. But I'd like you to sit down with my manager and see what he has to say and make a decision then. That's all you got to do. So based on that theory, we are going to look at pain points because we all know that business owners have pain points, right? Guess what? Employees do too. So, the average pain points, we came up with 6 of them. The average pain points that an employee might have is money, obviously. And I think that's pretty general. Everybody has money issues. Everybody wants to make more money. Lack of advancement. They feel like they're going nowhere in their career. There's no opportunity to climb the ladder. No training, no leadership, nobody's guiding them along. Work is not challenging enough for them. And also poor morale. So they don't feel appreciated in what they're doing. And inflexible hours. That actually was the sell for me. I got tired. I had a little baby at the time. I got tired of people having to tell me yes or no if I could take time off to take care of my daughter when she had an earache. So I wanted to work for myself. Lo and behold, I ended up working harder, but you know what? That was my choice. And that meant something to me. I got to decide if I work or not. So if you take your little packet and flip it over to this page, we see the little symbols with the pain points. What I'd like to do is kind of brainstorm right now on what kind of industries would have certain pain points. We're going to skip over money because, let's face it, every industry is going to have a money issue. But lack of advancement, what kind of industries in your area do you think would have people that think that they can't grow in their business? Mom and pop shops? Yeah? Education, you're a teacher, there's no place to go.
Home healthcare workers.
Home health care workers, yeah. Retail. What about no training or no leadership?
Okay, table leaders, you're halfway through. You got 10 minutes. 10 minutes, table leaders.
That one would mean that there's no training opportunities to better yourself. There's nobody really kind of mentoring or guiding you along. You have to figure it out. So when I think of it, I think of hotel workers, I think of restaurant workers. Work isn't challenging enough. What do you think about that?
stations, doing your report or whatever you have to do.
It's monotonous jobs.
Yeah.
Manufacturing, warehouse workers.
Customer service.
Yeah, customer service. It gets kind of monotonous. You feel like, do we really want to go to work today? Telemarketers. I used to do that. That was not great. Poor morale, so underappreciated. That's a lot of places. You can't really
I would
predict
say
that.
that's pretty much across the board. Unless
Yeah.
you get somebody special that you're working for.
Yeah. What about inflexible hours?
That's every place.
That's every place. You know what I think of when I think of that?
Manufacturing,
Every
the,
W
you know,
too.
unions,
I think of nurses.
nurses.
Yeah.
Medical.
I was going to say that. I think that's my background. Nursing home.
Oh, really?
That's why I leave. That's why I left.
Yeah.
Because I was like, I can't do this anymore.
Yeah, you usually get crappy shifts.
Yeah.
You don't have the option of changing. They hit a couple of pain points. You get crappy shifts. You're underappreciated. You are definitely not paid what you're worth.
Casinos too.
Casinos, yeah. To be honest, I made a bet with myself. The event planner here is phenomenal. So I'm going to try to nominate her before I leave. So let's talk a little bit about what that conversation looks like. Now that we talked about what the pain points might be, we talked about where we will find nominations. Now, I think that's one of the things that we have to get out of our mindset, that a nomination is somebody we know. Because to your point, you guys would be worried if they struggle. Well, if it's not something you know personally, why are you with them? I mean, you struggled, but you stuck it out because you saw that it was worth it. They can do that too. They need to have that opportunity. But it doesn't have to be somebody you know. You can nominate anybody, anywhere. So we talked about where we're going to find nominations. On this side, we're talking about how we're going to have that conversation. So if you haven't heard of what an OCP is, it's an other-centered positioning statement. It's kind of how we start any conversation. Basically, you know what? I realize that you might have a problem. A lot of people do in your industry. We might have a solution. I don't know if it'll work, but let's find out. So I actually created an OCP to kind of share with you guys. It's based on money because I figured money is one of those that you can cast a wide net and pretty much grab anybody. You can probably hone it in and be a little more specific in certain industries, but I basically said, everyone wants to make more money while doing something that they like. In the past, I've been able to share some opportunities that enable people to make the money they want while doing something that makes them happy. It might be a fit for you, it might not be, but do you mind if I ask you a few questions? You be my role-playing partner. Do you mind if I ask you a few questions? Are you open to any new opportunities right now?
Yes.
Okay. So if you do move to a new career opportunity, what would you be looking for in it?
More flexibility and opportunity to make more money, grow, and make more money over the years.
I think a lot of people are in the same boat. Have you tried any career changes? What have you tried in the past to attain that kind of opportunity?
Just different sales jobs, but a lot of sales jobs, maybe you have to start at the bottom and learn a lot of material and get to know the product before you can take the steps, so it might take a little bit longer to progress.
Okay. So you've been in sales in the past. Did you own your own business as that salesperson?
No.
No, you always had to answer to somebody.
Yep. Yeah, exactly.
Interesting. How long did you stick it out for?
6 months.
6 months?
6 months to a year.
Okay. So, actually, based on what you told me with your desire to make more money, be your own boss, not have to answer to anybody, and the fact that you've tried sales in the past, I think that you might be interested in hearing what my manager might be able to share with you about this opportunity. It's worth sitting down and listening. Do you mind if I take your contact information and I can give it to him? And here's his.
Sounds good.
I mean, it's really that simple. You just basically ask a couple questions. I'm not selling them. I did barely any talking. I didn't tell them this is great. You can make commissions. You can make $100,000 a year. But he said he wanted to be his own boss. Well, technically, you guys don't answer anybody. You're 1099s. He can be his own boss. Parker preaches all the time, you're your own business owner. So that might scare some people, so I'm not going to go down that road. But that's why you need to ask questions, because if you just try to sell them on the opportunity, you're probably scaring away 50% of the people you're talking to. One key thing you got to remember to do, though, is if you ask them those questions, make sure you take note of what they are when you give the name and number to your RSE, so they know where to take their conversation. Help them sell them on the idea. So that. Oh my goodness, we've got time left over. This has not happened before. So, do you guys have any questions? Does anybody want to try it? Okay.
Tiger it.
What are we trying?
One pretend to be anybody in an industry. How about a waitress?
Okay.
And the other try to recruit them.
Okay. Who do you want me to be? Okay.
Hello, how are you?
Good, how are you?
So, how do you like your job so far?
It's good. It's really long hours though, and it's really tiring. The money's okay.
So, are you able to talk about
Sounds good, but no.
Oh, you're doing great. I didn't hear the last part.
I don't know what next.
So she just said, would I want my own boss? And I said, it sounds good, but I never really thought about it.
Okay. Well, you can then ask her a few more questions. Or share that you might have an opportunity that will help her learn how to be her own.
Or are you doing this full time or part time? And
Do you
what do you work?
flexible
Right.
hours?
How long
There's
have you been doing
lots of
this?
places you can take
Yep.
this, just feeling her out a little bit, but I'd ask her a couple more questions.
So, are you a mother?
Yes, I am.
Do you have time to bring your child?
No, I work a lot of long shifts, so my mom helps out a lot with the baby. And usually by the time dinner prep is done, she's asleep, so that is the downside of the job.
So, you live for
Yeah.
where I do work for a company.
Okay.
They give you more flexibility.
Okay.
Would you be interested in giving you more flexibility?
Yeah, it doesn't hurt to hear more about it.
So now give me a card.
Sure, thank you.
It is really tough to kind of role play, especially when somebody's videotaping you. So, congratulations, and I'm proud of you for being so brave. It does get easier. It's like anything. The more you practice, the easier it gets. But waitresses are perfect to try it out. Absolutely,
They're
bankers.
just doing it in the interim too, so they're doing it before, either to pay for something or in addition to what they're trying to get their career off the ground. So
Absolutely.
Actually, I was in a furniture store one time, and it was probably a perfect opportunity because one of the young guys, started asking me about what I was doing. But
you're trying
once
out with
again, no, he was trying. Probably would have been a good and receptive, but me, not making that much,
You talked yourself out of it.
I just did not push it.
Well, look at it as a way to make more money too. You don't stop prospecting. Now, let me ask you a question. Do you stop prospecting and finding new accounts even though you know there's a good chance that the billing might screw up after a couple of months? I mean, do you close accounts knowing that everything's going to go smooth and perfect for the first year?
definitely.
On the
But-
14th, I'm always on that phone going, you have a bill, right? You know you have a bill.
That's exactly
But
right.
you don't stop doing it. Why? Because it makes you money.
Right.
Nominating
be
is the
something.
same way. It makes you money. It might work out for them. It might not work out for them. They might go down in flames and hate it. But you know what? You keep doing it because it's going to make you money. And that's what's important. That's why you're doing this business to begin with.
This is really good.
Oh, good. Thank you.
Thank you.
It's a third time's a charm, right?